All right, still journalist Hand Girls. We still have Adewale Adeoye right here and also Adekunle Yusuf. So straight to a final conversation. Most times, the voice of the people cannot be ignored. Hence the Latin term Vox Populi, Vox Dei, meaning the voice of the people is the voice of God. Following public outcry and mounting concern, the Nigerian police has announced a temporary suspension of enforcement of the Motor Vehicles Prohibition of Tinted Glass Act of 1991. This follows a high-level meeting between the Inspector General of Police, Kaide Egbetokun, and the leadership of the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, led by its president, Afamosigwe SAN. In a statement, the police said the decision was made in good faith and in the public interest, despite no formal court order restraining the enforcement. A joint police NBA committee has also been inaugurated to strengthen collaboration and ensure citizens' rights are respected in law enforcement. Motorists are advised to use the suspension window to regularize their vehicle documentation. I mean, Adekunle Yusuf, I'll start with you. What do you think prompted the Nigerian police to suspend the enforcement of the tinted glass ban indefinitely?
If I read that statement very well, they said temporary suspension. So I believe the police still want to go ahead.
They still want to bring it up. But why do you think they suspended it?
And I'm of the opinion that the police as an institution is unaware of the mood of the Nigerian populace. Nigerians are vehemently opposed to this policy by the Nigerian police. Nigerians totally unhappy with the, policy. And the best, I'm happy that the NBA is warming itself into the heart of millions of Nigerians. You see, the police said it is for security, but the Nigerian populace, people don't believe that. It is something that we expand the harassment powers of the security agencies. It is so clear when you really look at the whole thing, where the money will be paid and who is going to manage it, that it is just for the revenue generation. Whatever anybody would say, but I'm not going deeply into that. I've worked on it very well, and I can see what the best option for the Nigerian police, allow that policy to die. The Nigerian people are going through a lot now. The mood of the country cannot accommodate this tinted police. I mean, you have to pay this, you have to do this. And I believe the Inspector General of Police, our own Mr. Kaide Egbetokun, we don't want to be unpopular in the hearts of Nigerians. This is not a good one for Nigeria.
I mean, do you think that suspension was driven by public pressure or just the need to review the policy framework?
Well, in the first place, I think that suspension means that they could still bring it back. I think there is a public outrage. The order has also been challenged in court by some lawyers. So I think it's increasingly making the police to look ridiculous. And
ridiculous?
Yes, don't forget that, because if you are talking about tinted glasses, how does that help you to arrest terrorists? How does that help you to arrest ritualists? And you see, a good law is the one that applies to everyone. Equality before the law. We know that politicians will use these tinted glasses, and you are not going to arrest them. We know that even policemen, on weekends, they will go out with tinted glasses. Nobody's good, we arrest them. So this thing is targeted against the vulnerable people. People who have access to political and economic powers. CEOs of companies will be riding. You are not even going to stop them.
The VIPs.
And don't forget, this is a military hangover. That decree 6 of 1991, was signed by the military under Babangida some 10 months after the 1990 coup. So it was a decree made to protect the leaders of the state. It's not to protect the state itself, to protect the citizens.
But my final question will be...
It became an act under Obasanjo.
Yes, but the first time was elected to assign by...
What measures can be put in place to avoid the misuse of these tinted glasses, you know,
Some
by
tinted
criminal
glasses are to
elements?
prevent heat and ultraviolet
How about
rays.
for criminal elements now?
Look, there are processes.
Just in 10 seconds.
There are processes to arrest criminals. You know, track them down. If a car is coming and the car is tinted, you stop the car and you ask them to wind down, So I mean, whether the car is tinted or not, does not mean that it's a way for criminals to escape. Stop them and then look at, who is inside the vehicle.
Absolutely.
There are those that are done by the factory. There are those that are being done here in the country.
Yes.
And if their intent is not to make money, why must you be collecting money every year?
What are criminals that use
For the
bike?
same vehicle.
Criminals use motorcycles, that use Marua. So what are they talking about?
So it's a good one that it's now been suspended.
It's not temporarily. This should be totally abandoned.
Abandoned.
When you look at the statement from the police, Nigerians are not happy about the temporary
suspension. Instead of looking at protection of the
citizen. Police should not be a revenue generation agency.
Thank you very much for doing this with us. Adekunle Yusuf, appreciate you as always. Thank you so much. And that's it on Journalists Hangout with us. Today, you can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangouts on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.